Hello viewers, welcome to the show. I'm your host Kelly Jackson. On today's episode of the show, we shall be discussing some of the issues with relationships and the measures we can put in place to make sure that we can have a sustainable and long-lasting relationship. With me in the studio are two noble gentlemen from Cameroon and Ghana. They shall be sharing with us some of their personal experiences. So without any further delays, let's get right onto it. How are things been working out in respect to the coronavirus outbreak?
Then for now, the coronavirus is closer than we expected because since the rates of the cases are very high now, and then we thought it was only in Bangkok, the cases were only in Bangkok, but now it's all in the provinces, so we have to take the preventive measures serious.
Yeah, of course. And then Mr. Terry, how's things been working out?
Very fine.
Very fine.
Yes.
Oh, and like in your school, has there been any case of coronavirus infection?
No, nothing yet.
Not yet.
Just rumors. But for now, nothing yet.
Our discussion for today is about relationships and some of the measures that we can put in place to ensure that we can have a happy and healthy relationship. But before we start, I would like to start with you, Mr. Kwabena. Give us a general idea of what a relationship is.
Okay, talking about a relationship. See, a relationship is a way two or more people are connected, or a state of being connected with either blood ties or marriage.
So, what are some of the qualities of any good relationship?
So, if a relationship will end in marriage, first I'll mention there should be God, because in everything there should be a manual to guide the relationship. And the second thing is tolerance. And the third is patience. Then I'll mention friendship and effective communication. And the last to be understanding.
And Mr. Terry, do you have anything to add? Sorry, Mr. Terrence. Yeah. I'm used to calling you Terry, but your real name is Terrence. Do you have anything to add to what Mr. Wabina just said about some of the ingredients or some of the qualities of any good relationship?
Yeah, said nearly all. What good relationship, communication, like what he has said. Also, in a good relationship, there must be understanding. You need to understand both parties.
In every relationship, there must be honesty, there must be respect, as I just mentioned, in order for that relationship to be very sustainable and long-lasting. So we'll start with you, Mr. Terrence. So let's talk about boyfriend-girlfriend relationship. Okay, and what are some of the things that really attract you, not to your girlfriend in particular, but to the female gender in general? What are some of the things that really attract you in them?
Yeah, first, your appearance. You know, most men, they love girls good in shape, girls beautiful. If you are beautiful, nobody would like to go out with a girl that's not beautiful. And also your character.
Okay.
Yeah, because sometimes you can go out with a lady that is beautiful, but the character is not the same. There's a saying that love is not about beauty, but it's about the brain. So those are some of the qualities.
And then Mr. Kobe, I don't know if you have something to add to what Mr. Terence just said. But before you add something, in a relationship, do physical appearance really matters?
Sure, in my perspective, I think it matters in my perspective, because they used to say appearance is deceitful, which I don't share that sentiment, because when a lady is approaching, the way the lady dresses will tell you what the lady is in for. Okay, so you find out that some ladies dress in a way that they call them slay queens. with the nails and with the wigs. You know that when she's coming in that way, you know that she's coming in for your money.
Exactly.
She's not coming in for any kind of relationship, right? And there are some ladies, the way they dress in a corporate way, you know that this lady is really the woman of the house. It's a homemaker. So appearance really counts when it comes to ladies because we men, we are moved by what we see.
Yes.
So when we come in and find out that, oh, this lady, she looks good. But when you dress that way, in a way like we scares us, we know that this lady is ready for money and all that. So for me, appearance counts a lot. So appearance is what I see. When I see you, then I know what you are in for. Then I also match up with you.
Okay. And do you have any more thing to add what Terence just said about some of the things that attracts men to women?
Yeah, he made a good point. Sorry, yeah, talking about almost everything, and beauty is also important, as you said. At least every man, when a woman doesn't look good, it worries a lot. And as he said, beauty with brains. I really love that point he made. Yeah, the woman has to have that brains. Yeah, so I think you already made a very good point on that.
So the bottom line is the way you carry yourself,
yeah,
will be used to judge you. But let's try to compare something in terms of like the beauty wise and the character wise, right? Some ladies might dress formally, which is just like what we call packaging.
Yeah.
So in that case, how can you really tell if this lady, from the way she's dressing, she's really the person she is?
Yeah, that's a good point. But then the people used to say behind every successful man is a woman.
Yeah.
But I don't share it. I don't share that sentiment.
Yeah.
Behind every successful man is a sensible woman.
Okay.
Not just any woman.
Any woman, yeah.
So when the woman comes in, and the first talk when we are talking, we find out what the woman really wants. There are ladies even the first day they will start asking you something. So, do you have this? Do you have a car? Do you have a house? See, then you know what the lady is in for.
Exactly. Yeah.
Then you have to be smart and run. But then there are some ladies, we start talking with them and we find out that they are really sensible ladies who will help you build
something.
Yeah, build something.
Yeah. Some ladies, meeting them for the first time, the restaurant they choose to eat there, the drinks they order, and this one is after your wallet.
Yeah.
You should have
not found wanting. Yeah,
they will start to ask you, how much is your salary?
Yeah.
Do you have a car? What do you do? Do you live alone? So many questions.
So let me ask this, okay. What if you meet a lady for the first time and the lady asks you like, what are your plans with her, like future plans with her, without scare you away or without give you some confidence to keep on a relationship with her?
Yeah, but for me, when you ask me that, I really love it because that is the time for me to assess you daily. So I always put it to them, ladies first. So what are your plans?
Yeah.
Then, ladies are in such a way that they are more sensible in some things than we the men.
Exactly, yeah.
So you'll find out that the lady will start coming out with some things. They will hide a whole lot of things. And for the first thing, I will tell you about my work and my plans. Like the future I want to build. I want to get married in many days. But then I want to be financially stable before I get into it. Okay. Then I'll find out what you also are in for. If we share the same views, then we'll try something.
Okay. And what about you, Mr. Terence? What if you meet this lady, right? After having this conversation with her, you must have told her, I'm into business, I have this, I have that, and I have a house here, I just bought a new car. And then she's like, oh, there's money to chop.
Yeah.
So then you ask her, that what are your plans? And she said, I hope to get married to you, to settle down with you. What will be your response?